And so we're live for live stream 299. We can see here. Let's see where the profile is. Well, it's all the way down there. This current profile hasn't been formed yet. This market may want to go to 410. I'm here a little bit earlier today. Seems this thing wants to go to 410. If you look at the 5 minute, we had ISM news come out. But the move happened before the ISM. ISM came out around about here. Off the open, we had this move to the upside. Got a gap there at 67. Oh, that's interesting. Right there at the 60, essentially 70. 70 to 71. Is that correct? This is a session profile. 70. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Currently testing that area. Let's go 72 down to 68. 72 down to 68. And let's make this on all charts. Apply. Okay.
Order filled.
Let's see what we can do here. So that's based off the session profile. Oh wow.
Order filled.
That's a bit too violent for me. It's a little bit too violent for me. So it seems like this move is going to go to the 410s possibly. Let's see. Make sure I got the right chart up. 15-second chart. Where is it? Huh? Where the hell is that chart?
Order filled.
Let's go for that short. Let's see if it works itself out. Maybe I was just a little bit early.
Order filled.
Just going to add again. Oh, come on. You're going the wrong way. So I'm basing this off the profile, off that gap in the profile. It's not looking good. Not looking good. No.
Order filled.
Seems the buyers are too strong here. I can't find the flipping right chart. I cannot find the right chart. Let's see. Where was the chart from Friday? Next up was all the way up at 93.
Order filled.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Trying to get it out of that area.
Order filled.
Maybe this is going to use this as
Order filled.
Maybe it's going to use it as a support rather than the resistance I was hoping it would be used for. New profile.
Order filled.
Let's add it again there.
Order submitted.
Take some of it off if it comes down.
Order canceled. Order filled.
Let's get back in there.
Order submitted.
Come on. Oh, come on. How many ticks away was that? Gotta be f***ing kidding me, man.
Order canceled.
You've gotta be kidding me. Oh my word.
Order filled.
Let's try that again.
Order submitted. Order cancelled.
Oh yeah, of course. Fucking of course. Of course. Fuck me, man. Oh, goodness me. Did say we could go to that 410. So. Oh, hold on. Oh my word. You just missed it, bud.
Order filled.
Golly. Fucking missed it. 98.25.
Order submitted.
It's supposed to be on this chart. Oh my word. It should have been on this chart. Missed it. No. This chart's labeled incorrectly. Let's change this.
Order filled.
So, what is that? 98, so 88.50. 88.50. Oh, you're joking? Oh, you've got to be kidding me, man.
Target filled.
That was off that. Making a mess of this. Making an absolute mess of this. Hold on a sec. Let's see. 68.75.
Order filled.
68.75. $4.50.50. $4.50.50. Maybe you just take 10. Yeah, take 10.
Order filled. Target filled.
Making a mess of that. Oh my word, it's gone through the 68s. Goodness me. A little bit of patience. Golly. A little bit of patience would certainly have paid. Anyway. Where is that candle? It's this one right here. Goodness me. I was short at 401. And it went all the way to 68. Now, let's have a look. Where's a gap in the profile? There's no gap until 44s. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's see. 1, 2. Still qualifies. Close outside the box. I'm going to go long. Go look at the profile. So you had 93 there. Yeah, we're not looking at anything till down to the 44s. Again, I'm only looking for longs out of this box here. Do we take the clock? No. Let's see. 1, 2. It's a bit of a failure, isn't it? No, this box is invalid. It's now invalid. This is going to go down to the 44s. Where there's that slight gap on the profile. This area right here. Come down to that 125, finding buyers. Okay, that's interesting. Got to go back to the 30-second chart. Must be some. Do I have a template for this? Red. What does that do? Okay. This was green. So we'll see if, what is this? Array. Arrow. Let's see, arrow. Let's see if we get into this box. I'll then look for a short out of it. A break off the upside doesn't mean it's over. We need to stay up there for a little bit, a while. Stay up there for a while for me to consider it over. Well, don't take up all the range. Five seconds to go. 3, 2,
Order filled.
short. Four or five. Mm. Fortunately, it seems like it's not gonna work.
Order filled.
Just got in there 64. Just put that there. Put this down there. Just add it to that position. On the close back below the box again. This may end up proving that I should just stick to my volume profile trades. No, this is coming back a bit too much. Far too much buying's taking place here.
Order filled.
Far too much buying. Don't even. I'm not fucking loud.
Order filled. Order filled.
So as soon as I get out, it works. It's always the case, isn't it? Oh, my charts are froze. Great. It's exactly what I need.
Order filled.
So I've just got out there. But these charts are froze. The other charts are froze.
Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
This comes down to target. It's going to prove that me getting out earlier on those two occasions was the wrong thing. Should have let the trade play itself out. But I didn't like the fact that the stop was as high as it was, even though that's the designed stop. It's actually 43.25. This crash over here, I tell you. Not looking great. It seems I'm gonna have to stick to the profiles. This is not looking good. Definite stop out. Yeah, the low lows making the trades off are invalidated now. So
Order filled.
so what's this chart crashed as well? This chart doesn't work at all. Oh, this account's gone. This account is gone. So I'm down 156. I'm going to reset the account. Edit account. Yep. Hold on. Right click, edit account. Reset. I want to keep the history. Click yes. Okay. Hold on. Is that a new all-time high on gold? No, it's not. Again, we've come up into the
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order canceled.
in reality should be targeting at 68.75 again. Oh, we actually went down to the 68.75.
Order filled.
We just felt a bit of
Order
FOMO there,
submitted.
and so decided to
Order submitted.
target the 68.75.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
It's a big risk trying to target this 68.75 here, considering it's already got down there. $405.
Order filled. Order cancelled.
Okay, so let's see if we can get. Let's see what we got on this chart. I don't even think we have. See, that was a good short out of there that I missed. Another short. Don't think I'm going to take this area short again. Where's a bad long? Oh, there was a long. There was a long. I would have been stopped out on the long anyway. Would have been stopped out on that short over there. Okay. Five seconds. No, I'm not going to take that candle. I'm going to wait. Not using the volume profile today.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, I'm in.
Order submitted.
$87.
Order submitted.
42.25.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh my gosh, the point of control switched all the way to there. Golly. That's exactly what I need. So there is a thought to take profits here at 80. So close. Yep, there we go.
Order filled.
Okay.
Order canceled.
That trade worked out. So it's saying 98 there, but we're still down 57 because we had to reset the account. There is potentially a short, but I don't like this area for a short, to be honest. It would have been a short out of here, but I'm not going to take that. Market's come all the way down to that, is that 200? Yep, all the way down to the 200 SMA. Found support there, seeing that rally. Gonna retest that 408 level. I'm gonna add a drawing tool tile to the chart. Add, apply. $14, apply. I think that's all I'm gonna need. Right, I will need an arrow. So this would say to short this below 80. Thing is, the window will be so tight. If I short it below 80, point of controls all the way down there at 73. Where are the other pockets? Got a pocket down here at 44, still there. Pocket above at 93. Probably need to go look at the fives. See, the point of controls got up to 77. That's too close. That's a problem. That is a problem. The window is, goodness me, that's a tight window. I'd have to try and short that down to 72. No. Down to 72. Got the point of control. It's just, no. Not a great area. So there's a candle there. That's 80. Maybe we can go down to 70, 50. But seems like a lot of business is being conducted in this area. A lot of business is being conducted. Who knows? Maybe the 30-second chart is the way to go. I'll have to change the whole volume profiles. Let's see, 93. Got a minor level down there at 70, but still looking at that 43. DC. SEMA. Not even using any of those. Where? Well, that's not visually appealing, is it? Market's ranging clearly. Clearly ranging. Mm. Coming to that previous area, I found support down here. Been hanging around for so long that we may just break through. Wow. No, oh, hold on. No. This probably suggests I should go long. But then I'll be going long into this point of control.
Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
Let's see if the buyers come
Order
back in.
submitted.
$42.25.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Thing is, this could just break down really quickly and stop me out. That's the only thing. I'm not a fan of the fact that we're not seeing the buyer step in now. It's looking a little bit too comfortable down here. I'm just looking for it to go back to near where the point of control is. Not quite the point of control, but just a little bit below it. I need to look at the broader profile. So there are a couple of gaps between me and where my stop is. $71, $72, get to $73, control 2, break even. Oh, got to 73 there. Break even. Break even. Oh, don't come back and get me.
Order filled.
Oh, kick rocks. Come on. What was that about?
Order filled. Order filled.
Hold on a second here.
Order filled.
That break-even trail. Costly. Costly. That break-even trail was costly. Because he would have hit the target if it had been a bit more patient. You can see there it's gone through the 76s. That break-even trail, costly. Was in a decent price as well. It is what it is. I suppose then I was triggered short because I had the other sell order still there. Prices did come back, so ended up having a gain overall. So down only 42 at the moment on the day. Reason for the discrepancy between these two is because I had to reset the account after losing it, after being down minus 156. So still got some ways to go to get back to break even here. We haven't really used the profiles today. Doing something a little bit different. Using the 30-second chart. Looking for areas of possible support and resistance. It's been working okay so far. This area paid and it paid again here. The only thing was price is coming down, taking up part of the order before heading back up. Okay, so I don't like the fact that this area has been tested so much. So let's see, area formed, put in highs, put in lower highs of the buyers that were in this area, and again seem to be putting in lower highs again. So we can see the theme here. We're getting less and less juice out of this area, which probably means it's going to break down. There's no guarantees that it will, but increasingly seeing the juice fall out of the area. The very next area to look at for me to the downside, we've got a volume profile area around the 44s, and all that is if we zoom all the way out, right in here, get a bit of a gap in the profile, possibly could act as a support, previously a resistance area before we saw this move to the downside. Not sure if I should use white charts if my audience are going to be somewhat annoyed. I do like the white charts. Seem pretty clean. Without even checking, I know that I've got high accuracy for the moment for today, which at times can be problematic. Because it means smaller average wins than average losses. We know this story. We've heard it many a time. It's always proven itself to be true. It's always proven itself to be true. Because inevitably it always comes down to, what do you do when the accuracy falls off? Can you stop clicking the button, or do you just go blow up? So we've had price come down to that 200. We've had buyers step in, taking us from 60 up to 76. Again, I'm not a fan of this current area because we're seeing a lot of volume. Got a point of control not far away. A lot of volume being put in. Essentially between 55 and 94. That's fairly big, so let's see. in terms of significance, 92 to 59. Still a fairly big area, but not a fan. Look at the overall market. We can see most of the price action has been contained within this box here over the past hour or so, all within this box. I wonder if I do think I saw somewhere that Fed Chair Powell was due to speak, but I don't see it on the economic calendar for some reason. Ah, it is on the calendar. Fed Chair Powell's speech. He's speaking at 1. Fed Chair Powell speaking at 1. Okay. And we've got Goolsby speaking at 12:45. So, with Fed Chair Powell speaking, this market could just be waiting for the volatility that's going to come in off the Fed Chair speaking. Probably explains the consolidation around this point of control. Well, the consolidation is the reason the point of control is in this area. So, very interesting. See a breakout of some kind. This is interesting. Came into this area. The VWAP. Have I got the VWAP? Am I going to be putting too much on the charts? Let's get a VWAP on. Order flow. Trade detector. What's that? Apply. What in the world? Order flow. VWAP. Add. Apply. Trade detector. Never heard of that before. What does that do? I guess it paints these red and it's red and green boxes. Okay, so let's make some. Let's see, trade detector. We're not using that, so take that off. Order flow VWAP. What color is the VWAP? Where is it actually? I need to increase it. Standard div. None. Apply. Took off the divs. Resolution. Standard. Divs are off. Where's the width? Order flow VWAP. The width. Let's put it at 4. Apply. I'll keep the default settings. Let's clean up the charts a little bit here. Oop, wrong one. Yeah, I'll take that off there. Take the label off. Take that off. Let's take that off. Right. Nice clean chart. So we've got a VWAP there, got our 200. Seeing the market head to the upside, so no, invalid. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. thing is, can't even take it short because it hung around up here too much. So, Should have been a really aggressive long there. Really aggressive. 5 seconds to go. So we still got a higher day, sitting up at the 458s. Ideally, I would have liked to see in this take out these highs, but don't always get what you want. So not quite there yet. Would have certainly liked to see more buying, but 1, 2, 3. It's almost too many candles at the moment. I would have liked to have seen this momentum take us back through. 3 seconds to go.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
$430.75. You joking? $430.75. Yeah, $430.75. Where is that? $430.75. It's not even 10 points. No. Let's take 10 points. At the very least. $90.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Am I real? This thing's messing around. 30.75. 25.75. Okay. We'll try and get the 10 this way.
Order submitted.
And try and get the 10 points this way. So rather than go for the 35.75, we'll go for the 5 points and then 5 points more. Of course, this gets to that 35.
Order filled.
Okay, so we got half of them off. Back to that original target of 30.75. Certainly a little bit problematic here.
Order filled.
There we go.
Order filled.
There we go. Oh no. Looks like it's getting to that 35 now. 35.75. I picked up 10 points out of that area. Somewhat what we were looking for. So we're down 26 on the day. Still got some work to do. So we would have got to that 35.75 there. That green line. Should probably draw it like no, I can't use that level. Seems like we're putting in a lower high here. Got the highs, lower highs, lower highs again. Seems that 35.75 would have been a perfect place to have taken that that target right there, which is good. Wow. We're going to take it a third time. Or would that be being greedy? Nope. It hasn't closed where I needed it to, so gives me time to have a look at the 5 minute here. Quite a bit of volume there around the 30s. You can see it there on the profile. Right there, you got this bit of a... Let's get a zoomed in look at this profile. You can see that volume sticking out there like a sore thumb. This volume right here. A lot of volume conducted around 30. Guess there's been a lot of market participants that like prices right there. 14 seconds. Was this just a bit of a false breakdown? And this is going to retrace the entire
Order
candle.
filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
Are they going to retrace the entire candle and punish anybody that came in early?
Order submitted.
Let's see. Let's see if they're going to retrace this entire candle and punish anybody that decided to go short into this area. You know what? Let's put a stop.
Order
right there
submitted.
at break even. Another stop at break
Order
even.
submitted.
Should probably be below the lows, but we'll see. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on.
Order
we go.
filled. Order cancelled.
Right into that area of support. Could have held for a bigger move, but Not gonna do that. Should be targeting the highs of this bearish candle. This large bearish candle would have been taken out. So down only 6 on the day. Been here about been here 2 hours, 17 minutes. Market seems like it's ranging again. You can see here. Certainly feels like it's ranging. Well, it's been somewhat favorable price action. Somehow I've been able to interpret it correctly. Not really used the well, I haven't used the 15-second volume profile that much. What are we going to do? We're going to get buyers out of there. Surely not, right? No, I think I'll be taking... No, I don't think I can take this. Not in good faith. You see, we've actually put in another lower high here. So we've had a series of lower highs. But then again, these are higher lows. Maybe we should take it. You know what? I'm going to wait for it to get out of this area. I'm going to wait. On the profile, 430s continues to be a bit of a menace. With the 420s being an area of high volume, 430. So they got about 10 points there. Market's just oscillating around there. But the thing is, the area that we're being supported, this box here, between 22 and 09, slowly grinding into the box. But we've seen earlier, market came down, broke out to the upside, made highs relative to these boxes here. Didn't make new high a day. We'll see. We'll certainly see. Do have a bit of a level around the 410s. Fed Chair Powell's coming to speak. About 15 minutes. And we know that it's a kind of like a fundamental driver. Could really wreck what we've done so far today, despite us being bearish. So, the problem would be I'd have to wait until Fed Chair Powell speaks. And that could take us all the way up until, is that 1? No, not 1. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fed Chair Powell could say something that's going to take out this area down here at the 347s. That's probably not even it. Got the 230s and got the 458s. So we could take out the highs and the lows, depending on what's said. Anyway, so feeling rather good here, not taking that long, because I thought the area was tested too much. Because just look at this, it's breaking out to the downside now. It's declared up 430s where we had that high volume. A high volume there. What's that? 45. I've got a signal. Let's see. What's this signal? Okay. Let's see. Let's go over here. Right. 5. Nothing. Not No, I'm going to show that. So we came down to that 200 there. Seeing some buying. Take us up to 18. So yeah, I'm going to take a long instead. That was rejected as well. What's going on? Oh, there's another setup long there. What in the world is going on? What in the world is going on? So it'll be along at 25. No, just do what you said. Leave the area alone. We're not that far from higher day, so Let's not push our luck right now. You know what, if it does, let's see. Seems like it wants to get up to that 36, to be fair.
Order failed. Order failed.
I'm going to try and take it. Ah, goodness me.
Order submitted. Order failed.
Let's take it off. Let's take it off. See that boredom just got there. So close. Now we're down to 29. We're only about 6 away. We were only about 6 away. Oh, hold on. Maybe. No, can't do that. Can't start making up rows. Guess I'm going to be at the charts a lot longer. It is what it is. Close above that 2250.
Order failed.
Okay.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, let's think about this. So we're in at 24. Let's go with 31. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Go and pick that up. That's at 30.
Order failed.
Yeah. Let's put a stop right
Order
there.
submitted. Order failed.
Okay.
Order canceled.
Thought about holding the 2 all the way up to that 35, but was concerned about this high here, around the 30s, because on the 5-minute chart we had the high volume, and looks like we're going to get that break. We had our high volume around that 30s. Seems like we are going to get that break here towards a higher day at 58. So I'm down 12, which is interesting. So this area continued to act as buying. Okay, we had a couple of sweep. Took out the lows a couple of times here. Took it out there, but we came into the 200 and buyers came back in. I suppose getting out this trade here early was somewhat costly, took an unnecessary loss, but after seeing this move to the downside, I was a bit concerned I would see the breakdown, especially the area's been tested a few times. I had the opportunity to get back in, obviously the opportunity to hold towards the 35s, which were acting as a resistance, but not going to complain too much. Being positive on the day, still within range. Goodness me. Wow. Definitely seems we're going to go take out the higher day here. Fed Chair Powell due in about 6 minutes. Certainly feels a bit FOMO to get in. But then again, there is no setup, so I can't actually get in. If I get in here looking for the test of higher day, I'm actually FOMO trading, so even though I think it's going to do it, I have to stay on the sidelines. I have got to stay on the sidelines. Got to stay on the sidelines. Who knows? Maybe lucky enough for the market to come all the way down to this area here and give me a buy signal. That's not correct. We're gonna load the green. Gonna apply it. Even the 29, essentially the 30s could be an area that we could see the buying. Down to the 50s. Move up, pull back, could be seen as a bull flag. For that move up towards higher day at 58, currently trading the 50s. So it'll be what, long 49s, a stop down at 44s. The risk reward seems worth it. Would have been taken out. Would have been taken out, so we'll just wait here. Again, we did say we do have that that level around the 410s. What could I call? What would this level be? No, it's not that. It needs to be blue. We need to call it a 5. Not 5.5, 5.0, mate. Why is it not moving? Let's go have a look at the 5-minute chart. Yeah, that just seems poised to take out the higher day, doesn't it? The 441s. Got these previous highs down here at 441s. Go have a look at the profile. Next gap's at 416. Can't imagine it's going to come all the way down there. The real gap is actually down at the 344s. So let's go have a look over 441s. Which aligns with these highs over here. Let's go see if that previous resistance will act as support. Won't be trading it though. Oh, be very aggressive if I did. So we got as high as 54. Okay, interesting. Solidify the high somewhat. Putting in volume off these highs of the 44s. So true test down at 41s. From there, let's see if we can get that move to the upside. It's not part of the plan though. Fed Chair Powell should be speaking right now. Let's make this obnoxiously large. Fed Chair Powell. Speaking 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the Federal Chair, Jerome Powell, is speaking. So he should be speaking right about now. Ooh. Wow. There we go. That's a nice breakout through the higher day. That's nice. There you go. I think Fed Chair Powell might have said hello. Might have said good afternoon and the market spiked. The algos are like, he seems in a good mood. So I guess this idea here is no longer going to play itself out. It may not be the opportunity for me here. Having that range expansion. Current range across the index is 308.50, 309 on NQ. Looking at 58.25 on ES. Over on our friends at gold, we're looking at 85.3. VIX is somewhat neutral at plus 1.43%. Overall, the indexes are up 0.62% across all four. Across NQ, ES, and RTY. Let's see. I think these are not the conditions for me. Calm down a fair bit. I wonder if I can get Fed Chair Powell's speech up. Let's go over to our friends at YouTube. Let's go see.
Apparently here in Mexico...
Yep. Maybe able to find it here. Let's go see if we can hear Fed Chair Powell. Fed Chair Powell live. Let's go see what our friend Fed Chair Powell is saying.
In my time at the Fed, the IF division has provided invaluable insight into global economic activity, international trade and capital flows, and developments in foreign financial markets. Division staff have also played a key role during episodes of global financial stress. And your research and analysis are critical inputs into our monetary policy decisions. Thank you to all that have served in this division over the past 75 years. Today, I'll kick off this conference by briefly reviewing why the division was created in the first place and highlighting a few of its many accomplishments over the years before turning you over to a robust set of presentations and panels. So, the IF division was created on July 1, 1950, but the idea began to germinate a few years earlier.
Okay, so he's just putting out the framework of the international finance at the Federal Reserve Board. So he's giving a brief history. He's not talking policy at the moment. So I can't imagine it until he covers the bases, setting the framework of the conversation. Then imagine there's not going to be too much volatility. So we've pulled back to the previous higher day, and we are seeing buyers there, taking us from 62 up to 69. Current higher day seen at 72. Let's go have a look at the 5-minute chart. Let's go see. The very next level is at 85s. Okay, that's interesting. 85s. Let's go. Where's the chart? The 30-second chart. No, that chart's broke. Let's stay away from that chart. Let's go back to our 30-second chart over here. Let's go check in on our friend Jerome Powell, Federal Reserve Chair.
The U.S. had emerged from World War II's complex and interconnected web is essential for us to anticipate the path of employment and inflation. Another important development in the 1970s was the increasing use of macroeconomic modeling, which greatly influenced the division's work. Under the direction of former division director Ralph Bryant, IF developed its first multi-country model. Always on the forefront over the years, economists in the division, many of whom are in this room today, developed increasingly sophisticated models, with each new generation expanding the capability to tackle the international risks and issues of that day. These models have proven useful for understanding how international shocks transmit through the economy and financial markets, for assessing risks and uncertainties through alternative scenarios, and for better comprehending the implications of various shocks for the U.S. and the global economy. The results have informed research papers, board memos and briefings, as well as the risks and uncertainty assessment that FOMC committee participants receive in advance of every meeting. The IF division has also played an important role in responding to global economic turbulence. A prime example is the Latin American debt crisis of the 1980s. That episode required analytical thinking about the macroeconomic repercussions of the crisis as it played out around the world. Work by the division and by the IMF and other institutions led to the establishment of emergency facilities to prevent more dire financial outcomes. As global capital flows increased, other episodes of financial distress surfaced across the world, including in Mexico, Asia, and Russia. International capital flows and spillovers became and remain a recurrent feature in the division's analytical and monitoring work. The expertise generated through study and response to these global challenges proved invaluable when stress hit closer to home during the global financial crisis and then the pandemic. Both of those events required immediate, broad, and in many cases unprecedented responses to avoid disrupting the availability of credit to American households and businesses. The nation and the world looked to the Fed to lead in these moments. During the global financial crisis, when global funding markets came under stress, IF worked to establish swap line arrangements with several major central banks that helped restore stability in U.S. dollar funding markets. And of course, during the pandemic, IF division helped lead efforts to expand the provision of dollar liquidity by setting up the FEMA repo facility. These periods of acute financial stress and uncertainty prompted the division to develop new tools and analytical products that could be used to understand and respond to the events unfolding on the ground. For instance, the division has devised new methods to measure and assess the effects of various types of uncertainty on economic activity, including new indexes that were built to track geopolitical risk, inflation, trade policy, and economic uncertainty. As we continue to navigate the current period of heightened uncertainty, this work is critical to understanding the quantitative implications of uncertainty shocks, certainly relevant today. So I'll conclude by saying that for 75 years, 9 Fed chairs and countless board members have greatly benefited from the guidance and counsel of IF staff, and not just when responding to crisis. This team helps to assure that we're well prepared for our international engagements by providing us detailed, some might say extremely detailed materials ahead of time, and often by traveling with us. IF staff are always welcome and productive companions in these and other endeavors. We benefit from the robust relationships that you establish and maintain with our global counterparts. So thank you to Beth Ann and to all the staff here that organized this wonderful event. And finally, thank you again to all the current and former IF staff for what you have done and continue to do to help us be a globally knowledgeable and responsive central bank so that we can deliver on our dual mandate for all Americans. Thank you very much.
Okay, so pretty short speech there from Fed Chair Powell, about 12 minutes or so. This event has ended. 75th Division on Intense Finance. Bit of a nothing burger. So back to the old charts. Let's think about what could possibly happen. Zero guarantees of success here. So the market is, so we constantly made new higher days around the 74s here. Coming back into this area. It's going to be an aggressive buy for us to buy out of this area. So buy out of here. It's going to be pretty aggressive near the higher day. Don't think I want to do that. It's too close to the higher day. Let's see. 67. Let's go look at the 5 minute actually. Let's go look at the 5 minute. We'll see. Put that horizontal line in. Okay, so we had this area that we saw 164 points of selling out of. Okay. So it's somewhat dangerous to be buying in here. 164 points of selling came out of there on a 5-minute chart. So we'll stay away. Good thing we did. Good thing we did. See, that could be seen as a bit of a double top there. Got a high, slightly higher high, and then selling. Now, it's whether we're going to see follow through from this rather large candle from 64 down to 50. I suppose it's relative. 14 points isn't really a lot. 52. Yeah. See, 52 down to 50. Oh, that's, oh, you need to be quicker than that, my friend. You need to be quicker than that. You know what, we're not even going to think about that. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's think about this. So, stop will be down at 48. No, it's a higher day. Come on now. We had minus 164. We had 164 points of selling. See, this was the what was our previous high, wasn't it? Yeah, this previous high over here. In reality, this could give back all the breakout. Come all the way back down to the 410s. How long were we in here? So this is a 45. So let's go look at the 5-minute. It's still pretty high. Still would only be like just under 30 points to the highs. Seeing far too much chop here through this area at the current high of day. Probably means there's a fair amount of volume being conducted. Next pocket's down at 42. So it aligns more with this box here. Okay. Maybe patience will pay. Nope, I'm not gonna have a very long video because either I'm gonna get a trade in the next 1 minute and 30 seconds or I'm gonna call it. So on the 30-second chart, that's 3 bars. And based on where this market's going, it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. No. So just make sure we don't have any working buys or any working sells. We don't have any pending orders out there. Doesn't appear to be the case. We are on the correct account. So no pending orders sitting out there. We're going to call it a day here. And we'll have a look at the trade performance. It's going to be a losing day because we have to use this P&L here, not this one, because we reset the account. So overall, let's just have a look. You can see lost 12 today, negative profit factor, accuracy is 90%, and with an accuracy that high, it's pretty obvious. Average win is smaller than the average loss at 1/10 of the size, which is terrible. That's really bad metrics right there. Largest win to largest loss, again, poor metrics right there. It's almost 3 times the size. Oh wow, hold on a second. Hold on a second here.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh no. That's not what I wanted to see here.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Did I buy that too high? Seems like it. It's only about 5 points. So 63.75. Am I asking too much here? Maybe I take 5. Yeah, I take 5. If I can get it. So I'm trying to pick up 10 overall. There we go. There we go. Oh, hold on.
Order submitted.
Didn't fill all the contracts. Oh my word. It's not good, is it? Ah,
Order filled.
yeah. It's going to go up to that 63 now, isn't it? See,
Order filled.
probably shouldn't have got back in there because it took out those highs.
Order submitted.
Come on. Come on, go up. There we go. Stops at break even.
Order filled.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Order canceled.
I'm only down 3. Okay, so that's interesting. If would I have got the 63? No, that was right too. Probably could have got back in and took the 5 spot. Are we going to get another? So we came back into this area. Seeing buyers step in again.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah.
Order submitted.
Hold on. Come on. Why can't I put in my other order? Come on, man. Jeez.
Order submitted.
What was it? 32.50.
Order submitted.
Okay. Not a fan of what it looks like now. This could put in a lower high. Fruit Loops.
Order submitted.
So what's that? That's 56.75. It's 56.75. Golly. Not good. Not good. No.
Order filled.
Back down to 24. So we got volume there at 50. Got a bit of a pocket down at 42. 42.
Order filled.
Back in.
Order submitted.
I mean at 48. Let's see. 58, 50.
Order submitted.
Where's the stop?
Order submitted.
Come on. Break even with a stop.
Order filled.
Oh my word.
Order filled.
Oh my
Order
word.
submitted.
Wow.
Order cancelled.
Just putting in the orders there. So just off this level. Orders got hit right there. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm still down 5. Oh my word. I thought I'd be up on the day. Ah, goodness me. Okay. That's alright. That is okay. I'm down 5. So that's certainly better than I was before. So this is 43.50. Can't do it. It would have been a short off the 50s, looking for 43.50. But can't do it. Cannot do it. 43.50. Yep, would have been hit. But that would have been a change in character. That would be going against what I've been doing. Be going against the pocket as well. A bit of a pocket right there. Oh, come on, you can. There's no way you can go and take another long out of here. Let's not be ridiculous now. There's no way. Oh my word, it's actually going to set up. Oh, come on. Come on. The thing is, I don't have to target 5. So we get to 55. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Ready? I'm not going to do it. It's just been hanging around here. I can't get away from here, so I'm not going to do it. I think this is just in a high volume area now. I think these areas are going to be pretty high volume. Yeah, seeing it there. A high volume at 53s, high volume at 31. Got a pocket at 41. Pocket's acting in support though. Got a bit of a low volume area here. That's what I'm calling a pocket. Again, we've closed that side. Again, a move up to 55 would serve my interest tremendously, but I think I've exploited this area a bit enough now, so I'll have to wait for something else to develop over time. Maybe on the sidelines for a while here. 55. Well, essentially 55.50. But the problem would be risking all the way down to 32.50. There's candle 2. All the way down to the 200. Let's see what candle 3 can do. So we came down, took out these lows right here. The lows that took us up to 62, 20 points. Anybody that was holding right there that have been taken out. We've had buyers come back in. Oh my word, wow. Took those lows out. Buyers came in. Took out these highs at 51s. Really interesting stuff at the moment. Imagine it's pretty buggy on the profile. Got that 37. Got that 51. Ranging. Although I should be looking for longs. See, this is actually saying I should be looking for a long here. At the 53s. There we go. Heading towards that 55s. $54.75, so yeah, I think this is getting to 55. 55.50. I'm going to stick with what I've been saying. I'm going to stay out. Too much volume's being conducted in here. Far too much. $55. Can we get to that 55.50? There we go, through the 55.50s. Nice. Really nice stuff here. Let's go look at the 5s. Let's go look at the 5s. Fives, it clearly seems like we're heading to the heading upwards, but as we said before, we had 150 points to pull back out the 470s a couple of days ago. Oh, my battery's overcharging. Oh. Goodness me. That's not good. So we've gone into this consolidation here. And the reason being is we actually have, I've not actually marked it out in the charts, but there is a resistance area right there. But I'm not marking it out on the chart because I've got an insatiable bias long. Especially as we're above this 410. Although I do have to probably think about because we could say this uptrend has been broken a bit. And we could say we're now poised to head to the downside. This move to the upside's failed. Now we've got descending resistance. That's what that thinking could be. Why is my mouse slowing down? It's a bad sign. So let's see. We need to get through that 200, to be honest. As long as we're above that 200, I'm not thinking about shorting this. No way. Especially when the 200 has acted support multiple times. Not doing that. No way, Jose. Also, we're above the VWAP as well. So there are a few things here supporting the bull bias. Why is this doing it like that? I have no idea. Let's get zoomed in here. So, yeah, this zone served its purpose. No longer will be using it. So we'll look at the fives. Let's see what the fives. So we got higher volume being posted at the 51s. The gap still there at 41. Slowly being filled in. After that, we're probably looking at the 96s. No, there's a level sitting at 16s. We're probably looking at the 96, 97. After which, got the 43s. So we got 16s. I'm not even going to pay attention to that. 41s. So the 41s are just below this area here. So I suppose markets don't go up forever. Finding some minor support there at the 200 period. Got all these recent lows. You've seen buyers step into these lows. Not been able to get new highs often, but they've stepped in on every new low. So we are into that 41, that bit of a pocket on the 5-minute profile, 5-minute volume profile. It's an area that's been tested quite a bit. So we're saying we've got the 416s where the next pocket is, and we've got this 410 area. So in reality, probably could draw a box down there. Probably explains why there was so much support down here previously. Market slowed down here. Let's see what the volume's like. The volume's not great. Spread. Sometimes the spread's 0.75 on NQ. Interesting. As we go and test the lows, seeing that spread widen a bit here. Maybe we're going to trickle down and then accelerate to the downside once the buyers step out the way. Could see a quick move down to the 16s. Buyers are still there though. Let's see if this dam's going to break. What is that? No, well, let's see. If in the next 4 minutes we can't get down to 420, I'm gonna call it. I've been at this chart a lot longer than I'd like. About 2.5 minutes, is it? Yeah, 2.5 minutes. And we get down to the 420s. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, this thing moves too flipping slow. So about a minute to get to the 420s. Let's see. Let us see. Got about 30 seconds. Yeah, highly unlikely. If we take out these highs right here, I'm going to do the recap. $15 seconds. 10 seconds. It's not going to do it. So let's actually wrap up this video. So we'll go over to our trade performance tab because we did take more trades. So just generate 5. So this was after we reset our account. This is what we've lost today. Hence the reason why this is there. Overall accuracy is up at 88%, which means the average winner is smaller than the average loser by quite a factor here. Average win-loss ratio being 0.13. Not great. Largest win to largest loss. That's not great either. You're looking at nearly a third of the size. Largest loss is almost 3 times the size of our largest win. Time of the market. It's come down a bit, just over a minute. Profit factor almost 1, but as we can see, we're going to end the day negative, so it's not going to be 1 or higher. Overall was profitable on long trades, lost the most on short trades. If we have a look at the analysis page, we can see here at the lows we drew down 156 after a series of winning trades. We can see we are going to end the day not quite at the 3 we were, because we did draw down to 24. Gonna end the day at -5. So overall, came in, market didn't look great from on the 15-second to trade the volume profile. So trade is support and resistance. Bit of a mixed bag. Gonna end the day negative. But there were certainly some lessons learned that I'll take away going forward. So with that said, thanks for